going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Juice Reacts video. In today's video, I'm reacting to something different. It's in the anime realm, but it's a video called Hentai in a Nutshell by a channel called, I think it's pronounced Giguk. Giguk. I wish sometimes YouTube channels just had that little like notification thing where you can just, this is how you pronounce it. Anyways, it's a channel that I've been following for a little bit now since I've been gotten so much into anime. They do some really good reviews and they do just a bunch of variety of content that involves anime. I think it's really awesome. And of course, this caught my eye because I want to see a video about hentai in a nutshell and see what, you know, a different perspective. It's something different to react to on here. I'm probably going to get demonetized. A lot of my videos lately have been getting anyways. So screw it. We're reacting to this video right now. Let me know what you think. The cool thing about this channel is it's usually got a little comedy in it sometimes, so we'll see what happens. United Kingdom.
Hey YouTube, thanks for finally getting back to me. So yeah, I was just wondering, why are all my videos getting demonetized?
Hentai.
Family-friendly content. Yeah, I mean, I can do that.
Yeah.
Like me, you've been keeping up with the current anime trends. You may have noticed that recently, anime has gotten more and more cultured. Why the hell are you here, teacher? Miru tights. I want you to show me your panties with a disgusted face. It's gotten to the point where you start to question, wait, is hentai more explicit anime, or is anime just safe for work hentai? So instead of debating where the line starts and ends, I thought, why not go straight to the source and drag you all down to the depths of depravity with me? That's right, if you think your MILF Sakai, Emoto-loving harem fan service anime is weird, well, welcome to hentai, where degeneracy is just a word, jail is just a room, shame is a lifestyle choice, and hell is only a tanning bed. Hi, I'm Giguk, and I have an innate fear of being
Giguk! I was
This is
close!
an introduction to the absolute peak culture, fat titty, Samuel L. Jackson approved world of X-rated anime. So come on down, take a seat and get ready to bask in the most glorious media mankind has made, because it's called hentai and it's art. If you're one of the few who have yet to experience this world, standard procedure usually begins with sitting down, hitting Control-Shift-N and renouncing your faith in God. And if you're one of the people who don't know what hentai is...
Now Marwan.
Hentai?
Hentai is brilliant, yes. It's a subgenre of Japanese manga and anime, etc.
Yeah, let's just keep it at that. Now, I know even for my standards, this topic is pushing the boundary, so to keep ourselves safe on YouTube, all mention of genitalia will be replaced with delicious fruit, and we'll refer to the explicit act of intercourse as... Fortnite. Because remember, boys and girls, despite the dark, endless rabbit hole that hentai is, these are all works of fiction, and nobody likes it when you just start playing Fortnite without asking for consent, alright? Hentai, or the concept of it at least, has existed for almost as long as human civilization, but modern incarnations have evolved this art form to a point where Japan can have several different words to describe various boob sizes that you think to yourself, man.
What?
Why can't my language be this cultured? It is often speculated if all anime fans watch...
Hold on. Did y'all just hear that big-ass bang outside my house? Okay, I guess one of my neighbors is getting some remodeling done because they're dropping a lot of shit outside, so sorry.
And with good reason, too, because asking anime fans if they've watched hentai is like asking people if they've ever peed in the shower. Everyone's done it at least once, but no one will admit it publicly.
That's something I would easily admit. I've never done that. Like, genuinely, every time I hear that, I'm like, that's like a really normal thing that people do. The toilet's right there. Why would I do it in the it's right there.
I mean, I certainly haven't.
It's something I would easily admit to.
Completely alien even to those who don't watch anime. In fact, the old association people used to have with hentai, or even anime in general, was, of course, tentacles. Find any clip with tentacles in it, and the top comment is guaranteed to be, oh, well, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. And the origin of this is often associated with the famous painting The Dream of the Fisherman's Wife. But the modern incarnation of tentacles is actually credited to Toshio Maeda, who used them as a substitute for male genitalia in order to skirt around Japanese censorship laws pause for explicit material. In a rare, documented case of a human
Genius.
being using 100% of their brain, because somehow it fucking worked. But that's not the only piece of hentai that's been sprouting out in pop culture here and there, as if you've been hanging around on the internet, you may have seen this facial expression.
Oh, that hurts my heart.
A blushing
Belle
girl
Delphine.
with her eyes rolled up, tongue sticking out, with the occasional
Hard eyes, motherfucker.
This is a hagao, and while still a staple of
hagao?
hentai, it is now more often known as a viable career path girls can take online, or wearable
Yep.
apparel shitposters use to be
Yeah!
able to identify their own kind in a public setting. But
Fire.
really, this only scratches the surface of the wide ocean of degeneracy because it is a medium that appeals to anything. Anything. And part of the fun is
Oh,
discovering
God.
a very specific fetish you never knew you had. But on the inverse, this is
Step
countered
bro!
by losing your faith in humanity seeing some of the fetishes other people have. What the fuck? For the most part,
What?
the type of stories you get isn't so much different from what you find in other high-class,
Ow.
well-written erotica.
I see you don't have a lifeguard here at your beach.
Classic.
Sometimes a guy moves into a house
Classic.
with his childhood friends where they play some group Fortnite, sometimes it's on the subway, and sometimes it's literally just the plot of Domestic Girlfriend, with even more Fortnite. But some of the most common genres you'd find are vanilla, just some nice, simple, wholesome lovemaking. Harem. Imagine if the protagonist of a harem
Yeah.
anime wasn't a complete dunce who is oblivious to social cues. Incest. Shota.
No.
Lolly. NTR. Basically, if you take Darling in the Franxx but remove the giant robots and space and just leave the sad cucking, when you need your fap served with a side of depression. But I don't know anyone who'd actually enjoy that. Hold on a second. Not to mention some of the most popular character tropes you find, which includes childhood friends, little sister, big sister, MILF, hot housewife, class president, elves, 500-year-old demon lollies, cat girls, schoolgirls, and if you think it sounds like I'm just listing a bunch of popular anime tropes, well,
Goddamn right.
which sparks the age-old debate of what came first, the hentai or the anime, which is actually a trick question because the correct answer is the viewer. Also, like anime, hentai has to deal with censorship, but instead of the bright white lights or literal black spots, we just get some pixelated action. A staple so ingrained in the medium is caused many to speculate if everyone in
feet
Japan
stuff.
is actually just born with pixelated genitalia. To everyone in other countries, this may be an annoying aspect, but to me, there's a lot of hard work that goes into this
Vinland
craft. I mean,
Saga.
can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that it's
Blurred
someone's
out.
job to correctly motion track all of the genitalia's movement in hentai to make sure the pixels are perfectly frame by frame synced with the animation.
That's
For a
fantastic.
second.
That's
It's
fantastic.
someone's job. Thankfully, this type of censorship isn't as bad in hentai's other forms, because if for whatever reason you find yourself feeling like you're useless, just remember that the black bars in doujinshis actually think they're doing their job. Speaking of doujinshi,
I've seen that. Like, what's the purpose of it? Like, censorship's so weird
these are the
sometimes.
proverbial manga of the hentai world, and
Although I will say, like, in American censorship, when it comes to like movies with bad words, they're fucking fantastic. So sometimes censorship is hilarious in that realm. I'm totally down with it. Because if you ever watch Dumb and Dumber, there's this one part where it's, fuck.
To sign, bud.
Right on my sandwich after you kiss it.
This is the best part.
I mean, if one beautiful girl can rip us apart like this, then maybe our
This
friendship
is it
isn't
right
worth
here.
it.
This is what I
Maybe we
mean.
should call it quits right now. You just tell me where to sign, bud.
Best censorship
Right on my
ever.
Sandwich after you kiss it.
You kissed my...
Sometimes censorship is great, kids.
if
Back
you
to
think
the video.
manga readers are proud when the series they've been following is getting an anime, this is nothing
Yes!
compared to how proud doujinshi readers feel whenever they watch a hentai and realize they've already fapped to the source material. However, doujinshis are more famous for the scene of independent artists being able to draw fan fiction involving your favorite anime characters. And this is where their true power lies, cause they can actually shape your opinion of an anime. Discovering anime because your friends talked about it? How about discovering anime because you've seen doujinshi of it? Dagashi Kashi was a mediocre anime franchise until you learned it was producing S-tier doujinshi material, and I'm actually convinced at this point that Fate's Grand Order is really just an extensive doujinshi series that happens to have a corresponding mobile game. Of course, no medium is without its issues, and unfortunately, hentai is no different. See, while everyone is busy trying to stop man-made climate change and spreading awareness about the Amazon rainforest fires, us soldiers have been fighting against the true epidemic that threatens the safety of our world. And that is the invasion of fat, ugly, smelly men standing at the centerpiece of every hentai. Where did they come from? What do they want from us? Who actually enjoys this? These are questions nobody has been able to answer, but no one on the outside will ever know the true pain of forgetting to check the tags before indulging in what you think is a nice, wholesome story of two anime characters enjoying some legal Fortnite, starring a perfect, thicker than a Snicker, peak waifu material anime girl. When, suddenly, out of the corner, the door opens and you see... You know, I don't exactly see myself as an atheist, but there are times in life I have to question my faith. Like, if God truly is real, then why does the ugly bastard tag exist in hentai? What higher power would look down on the human species and think to themselves, you know what they want to see?
A Titan.
A hot anime girl getting railed by Pot of Greed. But if you're feeling in enough of a self-loathing mood to click that ugly bastard tag, just remember the ugly bastard law of proportionality, where the increasing hotness of an anime girl is directly proportionate to the ugliness, fatness, and smelliness of the bastard railing her.
Fuck the other guy though.
This is a golden rule that can be applied to all hentai. The more dark, deranged, and messed up a hentai, the better the art and animation. It's a rule that is as consistent as the rules of physics that govern our universe. If you see these tags on an episode, you're guaranteed to be treated to some top-tier, godlike gourmet Sakuga fest made by some Studio Bones hentai offshoot, while those who want to enjoy some nice, innocent, vanilla love story get some 90s berserk level animation that looks like a moving slideshow, or even worse, it gets animated by Queen Bee. It's like hentai artists are in a constant game of nut chicken with the viewer, where they're fucking daring you to do something your dick would never forgive you for. And look, I get that this is the place where every fetish is catered for, but sometimes a guy just wants to enjoy some high-quality, vanilla, guilt-free hentai, alright? There! I said it, okay? So what was the point of this video? Am I just trying to abuse my subscriber count in order to create more degenerates so I don't have to feel so weird about myself?
Yes.
But also, as much as isekai and shonen and crappy emoto shows, hentai is just as much a part of the medium of anime too. We all know the famous meme is called hentai and it's art, but sometimes it really is. You might be familiar with the genre that's been popping up in anime recently. I can't believe it's not hentai, but what about its opposite genre? When you have hentai this good, who needs anime? Because there is some legitimately great things to be found here. There are hentai out there that looks better than most series.
That's gorgeous.
A lot of famous manga, in fact, have come from artists who started with hentai. Retake is a doujinshi series that has given me a more satisfying ending to Evangelion than End of Evangelion. In fact, we already have an Evangelion of hentai.
I love that style.
Fuga is an artist who I get more emotionally invested in their work than most anime. I never thought I could shed a tear to porn until I read Nozaki Anna, and Fate is a hentai game so good that it has now turned into a $1 billion franchise. Because see, the best hentais are the ones that are so captivating, you forget the main reason you started reading it in the first place. Because as we all know, degenerates watch anime for the plot, but real gentlemen watch hentai for the plot. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna go watch some ugly bastard hentai now.
It takes a real man to grind your victims into the dirt and decimate them completely, you know? To make them grovel and then shit on their hopes and dreams.
Jesus.
So romantic, Mr. Saru.
Absolutely. Now get your panties off, you little fucking slut.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video.
My god.
Thank you very much this month to Axel
That was fantastic. That was a good fucking video. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Giguk is how it was pronounced. That was very close. If you have not subscribed to this channel, or if you're really into anime, you should go subscribe to this channel because there is a lot of good content on here. The actual reason why I found this channel wasn't me searching hentai, but it was actually he had this video about like, are anime reviews even worth it anymore? And I thought it was a very well thought out video. And I was like, damn, this is actually really good. So I followed this channel because of the well thought out videos and the stuff like that. And also, they're not afraid to cover stuff like hentai. Like, I'm so down with channels that don't have limits and are willing to talk about things that people are like, I don't want to get demonetized. This guy has over 2 million freaking followers and he doesn't give a shit. I love it. Also, it's actually freaking entertaining. So, yeah, if you guys want to go subscribe to Giga, definitely go subscribe. I thought this video was awesome. And yeah, just learned a little bit more about hentai. Hopefully, you got yourself some knowledge today. But that's going to be it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Of course, if you haven't come hung out on the Twitch channel, you should definitely come hang out over there. Also, hang out on the freaking gaming channel. We've been uploading videos every single day this week. Well, not Monday, but every day so far. Definitely go give that a subscribe. And yeah, it helps out the channel. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, JUICEBOX. Remember to wake up in the morning and ask yourself something. But I'm a daily dose of juice. See you guys next time.